Broadcast. Well, before you pop that cork on that bottle of champagne this New Year's Eve, be sure you're popping the best. Our resident wine and spirits expert, Miss Haley Hamilton, is here to help us out when it comes to picking out the best bottle of bubbly.
Bottle of bubbly.
And I've recently just really started to love bubbles.
Bubbles are so good, and they're so good for every day, not just, you know, for New Year's.
Yeah, people I think only associate them with a celebration, but...
Well, and because classic traditional champagne can be a little expensive, and I do have some that are a little bit more expensive, but you can also find really great everyday bubbles for a really good price. Starting with a great Prosecco. The first one is from Adami. This is a family-owned Prosecco producer from Italy. They've owned it since the 1920s, still owned by the same family, the Adami family. This is their garble, and it is a really, really light. Sometimes
and
Prosecco's
it's only $15.
Sometimes Proseccos can be a little bit sweet. Sometimes they can be a little bit more
What
fruit
makes
forward.
a Prosecco? This is gonna be a dumb question. What's the difference between like a Prosecco and a champagne and a rosé? I think a lot of people sometimes don't understand the tiers of champagne and bubbles.
Well, basically, if it's not produced in this Champagne region of France, then you can't call it a champagne. So everywhere else in France
easy enough answer.
Is a Cremant. That's but Prosecco is from Italy. It's from the Veneto region of Italy, so kind of northeast Italy, and they're known for making these very, very nice, very dry, sometimes a little bit fruitier, sometimes a little bit more kind of brioche notes. This one, I think, combines the two. It's got some nice acidity, some nice citrus, really, really fresh.
And that's the one that we're drinking right now.
That's in your glass.
Okay,
exactly.
perfect.
Next one is from Biltmore Estates. Biltmore Estates is one of the most visited places, the gorgeous estate in North Carolina. They also are sourcing fruit from California. This is their Blanc de Blanc, which means it's 100% Chardonnay. It's method champenois, so made in the traditional method of
So it's a Chardonnay that has bubbles?
Well, it's the grape. The grape is always going to be... you're going to have different grapes that actually create different kinds of sparkling wines. And so this one is 100% Chardonnay. The second fermentation takes place in the bottle. So the traditional kind of method like they do in Champagne, really, really beautiful, very, very dry, really nice, great wine that you can find locally, Specs and Pogos.
21 bucks, easy.
Next one, Chandon came out with their very cute holiday
Then this is a cute bottle. If you're looking for something that has like cute holiday packaging, like maybe as a hostess gift. That's a great gift for if you're going to a New Year's Eve party.
Very kind of fun. This is a Blanc de Noir, meaning it's 100% Pinot Noir.
And it's only $15
at Specs, yes. It's a really, really great bright. Lots of nice spice, kind of strawberry notes, and plus just the packaging is adorable. Really fun bottle.
Now packaging, let's talk about this next one too.
It's just gorgeous. I talk about
this is a rosé.
It's a rosé, and I talk about Segura Viudas a lot. This is their high-end. It's the sister wine to their Reserva Heredad.
This is beautiful.
And this is their rosé. It's a gorgeous bottle. I was actually there a couple years ago, and we saw this sitting in the riddling racks. Again, traditional method, hand-turned, just a quarter of an inch every single day. It's a really, really lovely bottle. It's $20 also.
Y'all, I would think that would be so much more because of this really beautiful metalwork on it, but it's $20.
And it was very, very small allocation. Specs has it throughout their stores throughout the state, so you can still find it, but it's just a really, really special.
So pretty, and I think these two are great, like I said, great hostess gifts.
Great gifts. Next one, this is your, traditional champagne, but still at a really great price. Your Pierre Jouet, it's their Grand Brut. It's very, very dry, which, again, I really, really love. It's a blend of the traditional champagne grapes, so it's Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier.
Now this one retails at $42. What makes it a little bit more expensive than some of these other bottles?
It's that traditional. This is your champagne. This puppy is coming from France.
So the rosés, the Proseccos are sometimes a little bit cheaper than the traditional, champagne of France.
Exactly. I mean, you pay for that quality, the region, and you're going to get all of the beautiful flavors that a traditional champagne has. Your brioche, your kind of caramely, your vanilla, toasted vanilla notes. Gorgeous wine, again, very dry and only about $42, so great price.
Now, we only have about 30 seconds, but I want to get to this last drink that you've made.
Well, for any of these, and especially if you are just investing in maybe a $10 Segura Viudas, always recommend it. One of these cute Proseccos, something that's a little less expensive. Invest in a couple bottles of a nice kind of liqueur. I've got Saint Germain, which is elderflower, Domaine de Canton, which is ginger.
And you mix those
with your bubbles, and you have a gorgeous champagne cocktail. And this is also great for any time of year. And really, you know, the main thing is don't just wait for a special occasion to drink a bottle. It is. It's a beautiful, beautiful.
Mommy likes that.
Beautiful day. And also, you know, with your orange juice, your peach puree, or any of these kind of fun things.
There you go, Susie.
Jump on in.
What's the difference between extra dry and brut?
Extra dry is going to actually not be as dry as brut.
Okay.
It's going to have a little bit of residual sugar.
I'm getting yelled at to wrap. I could sit and talk about champagne all day long. You guys, of course, you can get all of Haley's great New Year's Eve suggestions by going to her website. Get there by going to ours, thebroadcasttv.com. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Cheers to you. Okay, stick around. We're almost done.